In this particular question, a lift is moving upward with a constant acceleration a, which is given to be g. A small block of mass m is kept on a wedge b of same mass m. The height of the vertical face of the wedge is h and inclination is theta. A is released from topmost point of the wedge. Now we need to find the time taken by A to reach the bottom of B. All surfaces are smooth and B is also free to move. So when A is coming down, it presses B. Because of this pressing, B moves rightward. Let us assume the rightward acceleration of wedge B to be B. If I consider in this accelerating frame of reference, on the wedge if we put observer, then A experiences a pseudo force mb in backward direction. There is apparent weight due to accelerating lift m of into g plus A, and there is a normal reaction n on the block A such that it accelerates down the incline with acceleration c. So if I draw the free body diagram of A, then we have force mg plus A, mb, and normal reaction, this angle to be equal to theta, and this angle also to be equal to theta, such that the wedge is accelerating down with c. So if I write the equation as there is no motion perpendicular to the incline, so we can write n is equal to mg plus A cos theta minus mb sin theta, and due to acceleration down the incline we have mg plus A sin theta plus mb cos theta, that is equal to mc. So these are the two equations which we obtained from free body diagram of block A. Now for wedge, if we consider, there is a normal reaction n, because of it is accelerating with acceleration b, this angle is theta. So horizontal component of the force n sin theta is equal to mb. This is the third equation. So here we have three unknown, n, b and c, and three equations. So putting the value of n from equation 3 in equation 1, we can write mb by sin theta, and we also put A to be equal to g is equal to 2 mg cos theta minus mb sin theta. M is common in all sides, and we can write b 1 by sin theta plus sin theta is equal to 2g cos theta, or b is equal to 2g sin theta cos theta by 1 plus sin square theta. This is the acceleration of the wedge B. Now acceleration of the block C can be obtained from equation 2. Here from we can write 2 mg sin theta plus m cos theta into B, that is 2g sin theta cos theta by 1 plus sin square theta is equal to m into c. Now again m is cancelled, and if we take 2g sin theta, 2g sin theta by 1 plus sin square theta common, then it can be written as 1 plus sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to c, or acceleration c to be equal to 4g sin theta by 1 plus sine square theta. This is the acceleration c. If I consider the length of the incline to be equal to L, then here from I can write h by L to be equal to sine theta or L equal to h upon sine theta. To travel a distance L with acceleration c, if time taken is t, then it can be written as half ct square, or t is equal to under root 2h by c sine theta. So if I put the value of c now, under root 2h by 4g sine theta by 1 plus sine square theta into sine theta, or the time taken is under root h into 1 plus sine square theta by 2g sine square theta. This is the total time taken by the block A to move down the incline on wedge B.